Alright, so I decided to kind of change my cell holders just a little bit, and what I'm doing is basically just putting in some nylon all thread, and I'm hot gluing them. And what I'll probably end up doing is gluing them like that, so they're kind of a little more rigid, if you will, and then I can just drop each cell into their spot. But first I have to cut out some more. I have three of the bottoms glued right now, and one of the other reasons why I'm doing this is since I bought the PVC pipe at different times, I think they had different manufacturers for each one, and some of them have, you know, like a really loose fit, and some of them have a tighter fit. Quite a few of them are pretty loose, so I figured I would make these little standoffs and glue it together so everything will stay together a little bit better. I don't know, I'm just making this shit up as I go. And I wanted to get all these done before I start attaching the bus bars. Ever try to do it with your left hand? I'll try. I try to be more ambidextrous. I do it bowling too. I'll bowl with my right hand and then I'll bowl with my left hand. It's pretty funny. I was going to make them longer and maybe put like a nylon washer and nut up here and maybe on the bottom to keep them at the same height, but my bus bars are gonna be routed in those same locations, so I decided to not do that. What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea? Okay, now that I have the little supports in there, we'll see how she fits here. You know what I forgot to do? I purposely made the supports a little shorter so I could, you know, make it to the right size and they wouldn't stick up. And how I glued it, they kind of stick out a little bit. That's my bad. So I'm gonna have to pull this one apart so I can reset these a little bit higher so they'll be flush. Alright, so I kind of messed that one up. So we'll do a different one here real quick. How about that? Alright, so for this one, what I'll probably do is maybe I'll just take a couple of batteries. Alright, so I'll put a couple batteries in there like that. And alright, here we go. I didn't really think it through. I just kind of do it. Make it up as I go. Shit, you know what I could probably do is put it on its side. That way it'll stay there. Like so. That works. I like it. I'll do that. So as soon as that dries, then I'll transfer all the batteries over. And yes, some of these ended up being a little bit bigger because my little block that I had attached to the saw, if this was PVC, you know, would ram it into my little stop and then I would bring down the saw, and from me ramming the stop that I had on there, it slowly worked its way over, so these started getting a little bit bigger. And I think I probably cut up at least 2 or 3 PVC pipes with about that big, and then I finally noticed, and then I started cutting them back to this size. Yeah, it's a learning process. That's alright. Alright, let's see how good or bad of a job I did here. Some of these can be real loose right now, so that was the reason why I wanted to get it a little more rigid if I could. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. I know you guys are all wondering, if I tip this over, are all the batteries gonna fall out? Yeah, probably, or at least a good portion of them. So how would I get them down? Well, I'm gonna use a piece of cardboard for now. It's kind of a cool sound. Okay, that'll work. I'll accept this. I think it was a good idea to do that. Might not be perfect, but it's not bad. I like it. Alright, so this is how the bus bars are going to sit, just like everybody else's. I'll probably put a piece of heat shrink down here for a little bit of protection. I'll give that a try here, if I can even get it around the bottom there. It may not fit. Might have to get some bigger stuff. Yeah, if this won't go, I'll have to get some bigger stuff. It's already kind of tight, so I don't think it'll make the bend. But we'll give it a try anyway. There we go. I got it on there. I guess I could use a heat gun. I have one. Alrighty. There you go. That looks nice and neat. And she'll sit right here. Get it all nice and straight, exactly where I want it. And then I'm going to put a couple dabs of hot glue to keep it in place. And I do like where this is sitting, at least back here, so I'm going to put a couple of dabs. I'm also going to put some glue underneath here, the bottom side, just to give it a little more rigidity.